Bingo. And we're here. Perfect. 1 minute early, but we're okay. We're online, and it's all good. Okay, one watching. That's me. I can watch. I'm watching myself. Hi, all Dee Dee. All one of us. But you're on time. Good for you. How was your weekend? Did the bunny be nice to you? I gotta put the screen up there so I can like a teleprompter. That would be good. All right. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Put the camera either down lower. Come out of your trance, Phyliss. I'm talking. I know you are talking to me. I'm okay. I'm here. Hello. Hello. I'm online. I know I am. Yeah, I can see me move. I can see motion. I'm transmitting. It shows everything. Live stream health, yeah, all that. Live streaming, yeah, I'm doing that. Yeah. Others are here too. Yeah, how many others? Oh, there's two. All right, where are they? I don't see them. Where do we have ghosties? Is there something in error that I should know about? I think it's all okay. Was the bunny good to you? Easter bunny and happy days and all that good stuff. Grandbabies. Yeah, I love grandbabies. The only problem is my youngest grandbaby is 8 now. 8, 10, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 22 almost. All boys. No girls. Fill them full of candy and sugary stuff and then send them home to mother, right? The way to do it. Steffi's not around right now. She's out in our workshop shed doing something, and I'm afraid she shouldn't be doing it. One of the, what they call a stepper motor. It's a little computer motor putting a longer shaft on it. It can be done, but I know her. She'll go bashing things about, and then I'll have to fix it. I don't want to have to fix things. I told her, leave it alone. I'll take care of it tomorrow. We're not going to need the stupid thing for another month. I must be getting some real slow responses tonight because I wasn't really in a trance. We're 6 minutes into broadcasting, and I'll tell you what. Put in something, and when I see it, I'll mark the time, and then we can start thinking from there what's going on, all right? Because I don't know what's happening. 8754 girl at 8 months. Good. 60548. I found that note. All right, so you tell me when. Give me a time when you put something in, and I'll try to figure out what I see it. Hey there. And how are you? I hear her. It's going to become interesting. Thump, thump, thump. And?
That piece of wood is done. Yeah?
Yeah?
I put it in there, tightened up, put the mole grips on there, went ding! Cool.
Came right off good?
Yeah. One time, well done. That's the bearing and spacer for down that end.
Yeah?
Bearing and spacer for this end.
Okay, put that right there. Shaft we don't need. That clamp I made was a good idea?
Yeah, one of these flew off, but I got plenty of these.
What is that?
Oh, just in bolts.
Oh.
That's cleaned out.
Okay, you clamped that in the wood real good like, and
Yeah.
just...
I think that's tight enough. It's going crunch, 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 and the wood was.
And that's perfect.
Put cardboard around it. Mole grips around that. One turn, I had a snap noise.
And it was good.
So I had a look at the motor when I turned the thing, and it was like,
Okay. I'm just fine. Directed Hobrob on how to get the... Good for you. Hobo Rob. All right. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. Oh, quick question, anybody. I'm going to give you a time, and let me know as soon as you can. 6:08, Mark. What time do you have? What? 8:07 Central Time. Okay. Yeah. That's Dee Dee, in case you didn't know, Don.
oh, you're online?
Yes, I am online, my dear.
Ah, I thought you was talking to yourself.
Ah, no, I'm not that gone yet. And yeah, that's Steffi behind us. 8:08. Okay, we've got a little bit of a...
I thought she was speaking to herself, gone potty. I didn't realise she was on there.
God, potty.
There you go.
All right. Right there is the epoxy. I'll fix tonight. Later.
Yeah.
You have another bolt?
Told you one pinged out is in the shed somewhere.
Yeah, but you have another one, you said?
Yeah, I got more.
Okay. So I'll need later on.
Uh-huh. Gee.
You see where that frame is, huh? The printer frame, wood.
Bye-bye.
You saw it, huh?
Well, I walked around it, made sure I didn't hit it. Why? Is it complete?
Should be, but you gotta finish pinning it now.
Never looked.
Okay, tomorrow I'll set it up and try pin nailing it real careful like.
Hey.
And carry the battery out there to get charging. I'll do that in the morning.
This might need a little bit pinned off, I don't know. Yes, just a little bit.
Hmm?
So I've got any smaller.
We have a 2-minute lag. Okay. That's probably why I looked like I was in some sort of a trance. I was just trying to see something there. All right, we're good.
Here's one. How about that one?
Okay. Yeah. It's about a... Maybe I should put another log on the fire to get the steam up a little higher.
No! It's friggin' squelching now.
No, the steam up for the generator for my computer. It's running a little slow.
Oh.
Steam-driven generator.
Okay.
Perfect. Oh, a black one. Ooh, cool.
I'm gonna stand outside because I am starting to sweat.
That's why you put the fire on, because you were cold.
It's about 90 in here.
90? That's
In here,
nice.
yeah.
Love it.
But you won't feel it because you're ancient.
Okay. I have, well, let's see. We have latest topics. That one topic by Washington guy, windy Easter day, Monday. Easter Monday. He looks cute in that skirt. We put up a photo. Yeah. He looks, although the white beard kind of, yeah, that's a bit much, but he's enjoying himself. And isn't that what it's all about? Good for him. Good for him to enjoy himself like that. What else we got? Let's see. Presentation in public. Oh, what did... Try clicking on create a channel. Okay. All right. Well, as long as they're trying. That comment from about her diet curves and enhancement. I guess I'm skeptical. Any potion, lotion, cream, ointment, poultice, or other acidity bag always makes me say snake oil. But that's me. If a cream, potion, lotion, something or other works for you, good. I just don't hold a whole lot of hope on them things, because if it were that good and that easy...
What's that? Herbals?
Yeah.
Herbals are rubbish.
I know that.
I don't know a single person who took one and it done anything.
Yeah, definitely even of my opinion too, that if if they were that good, plastic surgeons wouldn't be in business for boob implants. I guess that's the only way I can look at it. If if they did work,
If they work, they'd be under prescription.
yeah, that would be the other thing. Well, it's probably 90 over where the thermometer is. That's near the stove anyhow, so where I'm sitting, it's just comfy. And Agro, was the Easter Bunny good for you? Let me look at that again. Too much below the hem. Yeah, do. That's a stretch. You'd really have to work at it. I'm gonna let it fly. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna let that one slide for just because.
Ah, poor doggy, did you shout? Right, dog.
Whole family. Good for you that the whole family had everybody around. That's nice. That's a good feeling.
Shout in, doggy.
Our resident rat dog. Next door neighbors have
Jackie.
4 dogs, and this one here is a past live-in guest. Had this dog and kind of ignored it, and we adopted it. We here adopted it, and it's a what we call it when it's not a crazed, shaking, bug-eyed yap dog.
About Joshy then, it was a wild dog.
But he
roamed everywhere. He arrived here and never went again.
He adopted us.
Yeah.
But this little one, he's a friendly little critter. So we call him Rat Dog.
Because he's the size of a rat. He's like toothpick. And since we get coyotes here.
He's okay. He's a good little doggy. Where did he go? You put him out?
No, he's down the back eating.
Oh, he's down.
It'll be when when a lion sort of creeps on the property, and Rat Dog's like, "Oh, pretty cat to play with." Chomp.
Yeah.
I've heard a lion from here, but I've not seen one.
Yeah, we have mountain lions here, coyotes. Apparently, there's a bear wandering around somewhere. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of wild turkeys. So I'm thinking of going down to the sports store and get a call box just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it.
Come here, Rat Dog.
Call him in. I'm not going to shoot him.
No, on your belly.
My plea to rally to you is not. No! There's Rat Dog. That was the Rat Dog. No! You did what you could, Agro. You've done what you could. Don't feel sorry at all.
Very well.
Just, you can't beat your head on the wall too long.
Yeah, it might fall over or you get a headache.
Yeah, bottled wild turkey. It was okay. It got a nice name. I used to like Maker's Mark. Good stuff.
I saw you earlier, doggy, trying to mount
In
patties.
fact, I had luck. I got luck once. I managed to go on a tour of the Maker's Mark brewery. Distillery, excuse me.
Booze equals bliss.
Lovely. Right nowadays, these days, I don't drink anymore because I already had my share.
Drink.
So it was,
That
I
makes
got
a
to
difference.
go on that tour, and we go into the bonded warehouse just to look at them, standing there thinking, oh God, I love your humor. Really, God, really, I love your humor, God. Here I am, I don't drink, and I'm in a bonded warehouse. You let me go to heaven. Thanks. It was just funny. Canadian Club, ooh, okay.
Canadian?
Canadian Club is another form of whiskey.
I was going to say, half the crap they sell in Canada is actually made in the UK.
Yeah.
And the other,
Well,
the
Crown
other
Royal.
half
I
is
mean,
shit
now,
like Canadian.
so would have drunk it. I can cook with it.
I used to like Pernod and Black. It tastes just as good the second time round. What up,
I
Black
fought
Dog?
that bottle and lost it. Yeah, good for you. How long? January 79. So that's where I am, January 79. It's been a while.
Does the carpet taste good? Not my brother. Not my brother. I can't reach right dog. Let's come over here. You will as well. I know you will. That's my purse there, Phyllis.
Excuse me?
You want my purse? It's there.
Right where? Ah.
Right, Doug.
Well, I don't now.
Huh?
I don't now.
Well, you did earlier. I was just saying.
But, yeah, but now we found out that the prescription won't work anyway. I'll put it in my bag.
Oh, bunch of tosses, eh?
Excuse me?
I said, what bunch of tosses? Oh, you can't get better because you can't have this because your insurance don't cover it. It's not insurance shite.
All right, we'll figure out something. All right?
Do it the British way. We walk in, we get our shit, and we walk out again.
Good
Same
cooking and good food go together, just not at the same time. Yeah. I made meatball subs tonight. Open face. I like them open face. Lay down the roll, just plop on the goodies. And that kind of works good for me. Well, yeah, I mean, I understand it all depends on the spoon size. Now that's better. Yeah, I have a recipe someplace for no churn vanilla ice cream. And part of the recipe calls for, if you make 2-quart recipe, half gallon, it calls for a spoonful of bourbon in the whole mix.
Dog.
I mean, that's not much at all.
Oh, you're warming yourself up from the fire.
In a half a gallon of ice cream, we got a spoonful of bourbon.
Yeah,
If you can get drunk on that, you're good for it. You know, you're a cheap date, and I like you. Yeah, if anybody said anything about the second photo by watching guy, just tell him it's okay. Don't need to delete it. You might want to give him a little side note and let him know that, yeah, that's a cute photo right at the line of limitations, okay? Not bad and not enough to take down, and we could appreciate it. But
Oh,
not
sure.
another millimeter higher. Okay, just that's it.
I should have went through there. Because it would have not done that.
Oh, okay.
Well, when you finish, I'm just going to print right here.
Okay.
And then you can take the heat bed off.
Oh, we got one more thing to print, then we can clean that up?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, that our printer, we had to take it out of the box last night for some change. And while I got it off the plate, which you call the heat bed, that needs a cleanup. Horrible. Really bad, so.
You got all that wire in there too. Yeah.
I'm going to consider turning it over.
Why?
Because of that one gouge.
Oh, yeah, but it's got to be clean first.
Yeah, I would not even. Take it out. Well, scrape it as well as we can. I think I'll take my palm sander and polish it. But we'll take care of that in the morning again also. Another one of them. So I got 3 projects.
What do you reckon, rat dog? Rat dog. Oh, don't flop down there.
Charge the battery, clean that or polish it, and pin that thing together.
Is DD online? Billy.
Excuse me?
Is DD there?
Yes, DD's here.
Show it the wiring on the printer.
Oh. Okay, yeah, PM, just, and just make it nice and polite. Don't even sound like you're upset. Cute picture. Talking with Phyliss. She kind of mentioned that you're right for the height and viewability. It's right at the end, not another millimeter higher. Because watching guys Canadian, they don't understand millimeter. Don't take it down. Tell them, don't take it down.
Canadians do understand millimeter.
Excuse me?
Canadians do understand millimeter.
That's what I just said.
I say that's what they use.
Because he is Canadian, he'll understand millimeter.
Yeah, he nicked it off us, and we nicked it off Germany or France or something.
Okay, I'm gonna move my camera for a second, and just because, even though it's a technical thing, and this is a site dedicated to other things beyond technical, Dee Dee, you might appreciate the wiring on the 3D printer.
Send the Canadian healthcare down, because that's what I'm used to in Britain, and American one sucks.
See, so that's the mess of the wiring job. And yes, it is not perfect, neat, square corners and all that, but it's functional. It's functional.
Phyliss, you make a printer one neat, yeah?
Yeah.
You make one little adjustment, now you've got to add wires to it.
Right.
Like those wires are too short.
So that's that. Okay, yeah, just give me a little note. Nothing special, nothing bad. Just an FYI info.
I could move to Canada. I could just turn up. After all,
Sorry, I've seen better train wrecks, yeah.
After all, Canada's Western UK, isn't it?
It was our first printer build. But one of the things, like Steffi says, you could make it perfect neat. Square corners and wireways things and tie wraps and all that. But if you have to make any modification, now you got to cut everything away. I know, Dee Dee, you'll do fine. But you got to cut things away, and then by the time you get it all done, reassembled, knowing it might just be a temporary fix, you don't bother putting it together. Then you have to another one. Hey, that's a year and a half worth of modifications and whatnot else. It functions. That's all we
Anyway,
care.
you can't tell me underneath your train layout don't look worse than that. You got all your points, what you call
No,
touches,
that was
some gates.
that was aggro that said better train wrecks.
Ah.
Dee Dee would have a nice wire runs under all that layout board. I know you would.
I used to, I can't remember what happened to mine. It was 14 foot square, and I can't remember what happened to it.
Dee Dee says, "Oh my God, fire marshal." Yeah, yeah. It happens.
What's that? Ah. Some of that moves though, doesn't it? Backwards and forwards, and up and down.
Yeah, the next one we're going to build, which is a little different setup than this one,
600 mil square.
is going to be a little more carefully wired because we found an online video. A guy from Australia, he builds one, and we're going to copy him, and that's why he put it up as a tutorial. It's like about 17 or 18 how-to videos of about 10-15 minutes each, and he goes through it very slowly, very carefully, step by step, so we're following it all, and it'll look pretty good by the time we get done. No, I'm not in any hurry. Well, I'm in a hurry, but I'm not going to go blazing through it like I did with this one.
A basic printer is 200 mil square. The print bed, which is 8 inches, or is it 6? 8? I don't know. Anyway, 200 mil square, and then we went to 300 mil square, which is what, 12 inches, but now we're going to 18 inches.
Yeah, the first one we had printed 8 by 8 by 8, a cube. And oh, that's okay. I said, there's other things we can make which are better. So we made a 12 cubed, 12 by 12 by 12. And that's proving pretty good. But just, I'm not happy unless I challenge myself one bigger. And I swore when I built this one that it'll never happen again.
You can't go any bigger unless it's...
But never say never, so next thing I know, we're in the process of designing, constructing, and getting ready to build
But the other one...
an 18 by 18 by 18.
Phyliss,
Yes.
you got to think though, the one we're making, that can take 3D printer, it can take a pen for etching PCBs, it can take a laser for laser cutting, and it can take a mill to drill.
Yes.
So we can put lots of attachments on it, and if we want to be really nuts, then we can print with food on it.
Right. The particular frame we're building with the head for etching of PCB boards or any kind of drawing with a pen. You do that. You can use it for a milling machine because the basic 3D program for a milling machine is pretty much the same, so it's not a bad deal.
A 3D printer is a CNC machine.
Yeah, CNC machine, so we're going to have fun with this one.
Mind you, we can go full circle. We've got some stuff in the shed, so we can get a load of pellets. We can make our own filament by heating it up and then extruding it out. And it comes out at about 1.5 mil. And then we can put that in the printer and we can print with it. And then the failed prints, prints what don't come out, we can take them out, throw them through a crusher, which goes in the thingy and makes more filament. Or if we really want, then we can put it on our 3D scanner and then scan an image and then print that image, and then if that cocks up, then we can put, so we got the full circle.
Yeah, I can scan an image to print it. Any possible errors or the sprues leftovers, I can recycle and make more filament. So I can do the whole order, recycle program and resave. Why are we do? Because nobody's bringing up any subject that's going to be involved with MWB. I'm talking.
Yeah.
You want me to shut up about tech? Fine.
Give her some suggestions, and then she's got that to talk about.
And I can do that. Thank you. I'm happy to do that. That's why I have this.
But no one ever
But if
gives
no
us
one does
suggestions.
anything, I'm going to go into what I get into. Tell me what to say.
Say hello 4,000 times. No, do the Badger song all the way through.
Yeah, I'm not going to do the Badger song.
Badger, 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 mushroom snack.
And if you don't know what the Badger song is, look it up on YouTube.
Listen to it all the way through, and then tell Phyliss what you think about it.
Yeah, you have to listen to it all the way through, front to back, every last stanza.
And if you ain't got all the time in the world, don't moan at Phyliss.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm happy to talk about that.
Right, dog. Come on.
Is that what you want to talk about?
Good question, Joshua.
There was some discussion the other day about Memorial Day. Somebody brought up a comment. Actually, they resurrected a topic from last year, Memorial Day. And a person, yay! And a person was rather, I thought, crude when they commented about something to the effect of war is not good and I'm an atheist and why are you saying God protect the nation and all and on. So if you haven't read my response to that, but that basically I'm saying we have a military to assure certain freedoms. And in those freedoms, one of the freedoms we have is your freedom to say what you want. You also have the freedom to leave.
That's what I feel happened in Southampton.
So they have the freedom to leave. I'm not going to make them go away, as somebody suggested.
Where down in Southampton? Your puppy offends me. You wearing that shit and being in my country offends me, they said.
So that was my consideration on that. If you want to be polite, fine. And I'm not saying you have to go along to get along on my site. No. I welcome dissent to the point. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Dougie.
Yeah. I mean, if somebody has a disagreement or a better opinion or a different opinion, say it. I am happy to have it. Just don't say something that appears to be downing other people. That if you say something to the effect of, enjoy your celebration, but I disagree, and this is the reasons I disagree, and that's my opinion. Okay, I can go with that, but don't make it sound like we're wrong for what we believe in, and we're offending you, and therefore we have to bow to your wishes, hopes, dreams, and desires. No.
Alright, I disagree with that war thing what British had with America years ago, and they should have a rematch. Best out of 3.
Yeah. That stuff he says. 1099 when the Normans, when they
No! The one where the Brits invaded America over that tea tax thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she doesn't.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I want a rematch. Best out of 3.
Yeah. See? So Steffi wants a rematch of the revolution. But
in the UK, what we've got now is if the government, these people set up stupid sites. If they get 10,000 signatures and only one petition, the government, by law, have to debate it. And one of the things what I signed for, and it went over the 10,000, so they had to put it through government. I don't know why. We reckon the Battle of Hastings, 1066, was unfair. We want a rematch. and they got over 10,000 signatures, and it had to go through the government in the UK. Stupid, I know, but
Thank you, Dee Dee, for telling them that.
what's that?
No, somebody was sounding very belligerent and upsetting, and they were just angry at all of everyone. So Dee Dee kind of called them aside and
Ban them, DD.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'll have a rematch of the Revolution.
Well,
However,
that what it was. Yeah.
the original rules hold true. They must wear bright red coats where we can wear our little brown and green leathers and things like that and hide the weeds in the woods while they march in a straight line down the road wearing their red coats.
No, we want to wear what the Japanese just invented.
What?
The Harry Potter cloak.
No, you can't. You have to go by the original rules.
No, we'll have the Harry Potter cloak. And now it does exist, so we'll have a set of them.
I had relations in the Battle of 1066. Good for you.
What? Your family tree goes back that far?
I had relations at a battle once, but then that involved kids. Long story. Never mind. Forget it. That's... Good for you.
I think my family, we can only trace it back about 200 years. That's it. Our family tree continues in Indiana.
What side at 1066? What side were you on?
Who was
or
fighting?
were they on?
Who was fighting? I don't know. Britain, I take it.
Yeah.
And who?
Wasn't that the Norman invasion?
I don't know who the Normans are. It's like a load
French.
of people called Norman.
I can't discuss history with her because I had to
I
explain.
don't-
I had to explain everything before I speak of it.
I took the UK immigration test for something to do, and I got like 2%.
Yeah. She got a 2% on the British Standardized History Test. So, anything past dinner this evening, earlier, that's ancient history. Oh.
I had to laugh when I went past a few of your sites over here. There's like ancient history spot or whatever it was, and it's like, when was that? 20 years ago?
Ah,
Wow.
okay. That was on my mother's side. On the English side, which is by my mother's family name, is Freeman. Okay. Good for you.
Got a relation called Joe. I don't know any Freemans in the... Oh, actually, I do. Gary or something? I know one Freeman.
Let's go. Oh. Okay. When you talk to Agro, when you talk to Hobo Rob again, mention to him, explain to him again how to get on because he had a little bit of a difficulty. He was going to try to get on, but he had to leave. I didn't see that part on my tabs blinking at me earlier. To walk him through it, how to create a channel and set things up for him. I'm hoping that a lot of it is just simple difficulty getting on, and maybe I can do some better instructing on how to get on easier. But if people are not interested, well, I can make it as bone simple as I want by pushing one button, click, done, you're there. I know you did, but apparently it didn't take. So you're gonna have to show him again or talk him right through it, very carefully. But you do what you can with him, alrighty? I'm hoping that any difficulty of getting on here or the lack of participation or lack of audience members is simply a result of difficulty getting on and we can work around that. But if I'm not getting any participation because people are just plain not interested, that's a whole nother story. And I can't do much about that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more before we're going to wrap it up because it doesn't work. Try it one more time. Try and train them one more time, please. Walk them through hand by hand by hand, inch by inch. All right? Did you see Prince Harry explaining how it felt for a 12-year-old to lose his mother and how he almost didn't make it? If you're talking about Harry and losing Diana, yeah,
That's probably a setup anyway.
I can understand how Harry felt. I was 10 when my mom passed. Oh, okay, we didn't have royalty to contend with. I didn't have the British press chasing me around every moment I was breathing. No. But the underlying feeling of loss, that I get. That I totally get. So, yeah. All right, what did I just do? Okay, there it is. There. Camera was drifting another way. Am I still going to be on after the end of the month? I suppose I will, but I haven't figured that out yet. I'm debating if I should. I mean, I don't mind it, but I might go down to once a week. And that's just because I was trying to do it every night, but that proved to be a bit much. 3 times a week, yeah, I might end up going down to once a week. What would you think of once a week? Would that be okay? I could change, if it's once a week, I could change the hour. So give me an idea on that. People must be watching the playbacks because some of it is streaming has been watched numerous times. Yeah, I know. If you're watching the playbacks, I'm okay with that. Really, I am. If you are, I will walk home around through the process again. Okay, please. Yeah. How does once a week sound? And pick a day. But not Tuesday because that's the night that Roberto has her square dancing night. So we can't not be on a Tuesday night. But even if it's a Saturday or a Sunday, morning, afternoon, evening, I don't pick a day of the week that everybody can agree on. If I go down to once a week, and I can stick with that, I'm good. Nora O'Donnell interviewing him, meaning Harry. Good Morning America. Once a week would be fine, but a later time would be better. Okay. Define later. If 6 o'clock here is 9 o'clock you, would that be 7 me and 10 you? Would that work? Okay, not a Tuesday. All right, let me get the ampersand or asterisk would be fine with me. Ampersand is 7, asterisk is 8. 8, 7, or 8. Keep going, girl. You're getting there. All right. So if I came on at 8 o'clock, my time, that's 11 U. How does that sound? Okay, yeah, no Tuesdays. Because Roberto has her square dancing on Tuesdays, so that would be okay. I can go with that. Try again. Oh. Saturday also is not Saturday morning. For Saturday morning for you, do you know what time I would have to get up? You don't want to see me in the morning.
I don't see her in the morning, so I'm alright. I'm still asleep.
The keys are moving. Yeah, I know that feeling. Ah! You're the other one. Can't get up in the morning. I don't blame you. I can't either. Hermana, welcome. Welcome to you. Bye bye. Oh, I'm not leaving, but yeah, you made it. Hey, good for you. We're discussing broadcast times. It appears 3 times a week might be a bit much. So if it ends up being once a week, what day would be good? And yeah, I know you're on the other side of the world, so the hour times are like really crazy. During the day for you, and you're busy during the day if I'm on at night. So if I'm on during the day, it'd be on at night for you, but nobody else would be able to show up because they're busy working. I don't know. It gets difficult at times trying to satisfy everybody in the world. I get it. So for this rest of this month, 3 times a week, 6 o'clock my time. That's April. May, I might go to once a week, 7 o'clock my time, which is 8, which is 10, 7 or 8 here, which is 10 or 11 East Coast. Leave the house between 4 and 5 a.m. Saturdays on your time. Where do you go at that hour of the morning? Do your broadcast when you want to, and we can get it when we are able to. Yeah, that's the repeats. But the idea was the live broadcast to get questions back and forth. That was the whole purpose of the live broadcast. Otherwise, if you leave me to my devices without talking to me, I'll talk tech for an hour, and then that's going to put everybody off. So we'll have to think of something. And we'll have to come up with some idea of some way, shape, form, or fashion to make this all function right. I want to make it as easy and pleasant as anybody else can have. I know. I'd love to have a larger audience. Why I'm not getting the participation, I don't know. I don't want it huge. but I was hoping to get a little more than this. And those of you who show up on a regular basis, I really appreciate it. Trust me, I do. It's becoming a bit difficult. We're still talking. We're still here, so just don't mind me. I'm in the process of doing something here, setting up for our next broadcast. I know it's not worldwide. Okay. 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. your time is okay for me, and only the odd week I will miss, but often all, okay? Yep. IHOP and then train club. Oh, okay. Early morning meet. Got it. And at least you pick a good place to go first thing in the morning, IHOP. At that hour of the morning, do you go by yourself, Dee Dee, or do you have a couple of the other train club members end up meeting there before the meeting? It's always been worldwide, by the way, Don. MWB has always been worldwide. If it's part of the web, it's worldwide. Okay. Yeah, I can understand that totally. All right, we're gonna have to find something that works, and I'm willing to understand that for the first month or two, there's going to be some growing pains and things like that, and getting it all laid out. I'm okay with that. Maybe I'm showing my impatience, but we'll keep going at it as well as possible. By the way, we're coming up on our full hour of time together, so I'm going to have to start thinking about winding this down as much as I really don't like to, but I don't want to hog the airways too long and make people bored. Like, what is she talking about? Hell, Whitney Kerr, shut up. So, I'm going to start wrapping it up. I'm into this for an hour now, and it's been interesting. I hope I haven't bored too many people to tears, but we're going to have to start thinking seriously of calling it off for now, only because it's that time. And we'll say good night to everybody, and I will see you Wednesday. Same time. For now, it's going to be the same time, 6 o'clock Pacific time. We'll call it all good. Alrighty? Good night, all. Bye-bye.